Hey, um, tonight I'm going to talk about another recovery principle, and it's the principle of asking. And, um, you know, there's no doubt that there are all of us that go through the humility of asking for help, asking for information, asking for direction. There's always this almost pridefulness to so many of us. And I've seen so many people who not only lost themselves but also lost their lives because they were incapable of asking. And one of the people I was talking to about this was saying that when she was going through what she was going through, everybody in town saw it, knew it, but she didn't think they did. Hey, what are you doing, kitty? What's the kitty doing? So to get to a place where you're in enough pain to ask for help, that's on you. It is not other people's responsibility to check on you. It's not. It's not. It's not other people's responsibility to check in on with you. It's not other people's responsibility to follow your thinking. You got to ask. Before I got into recovery, I used to do some collecting for a drug dealer. And so in that collecting, I had to go to these people, especially those that bought from him, that sold, basically would buy and then, have to pay him after they sold it. Well, the majority of the time of the people that I had to go see, they usually didn't have it, or they had used the drugs or traded the drugs for other things. And so I had to ask them for their payment. And so I would have to ask them in different ways. And so when it came time for me to ask for help, that seemed to help with the process of me asking for help. Now, the difficult part was being able to see that I needed help, that I needed to ask somebody. Just because you see yourself in a mirror doesn't mean you're seeing yourself accurately. And most of the time, we rely on other people to tell us what color our eyes are, or if something's on our face, or something's between our teeth, right? It's written that you have not because you ask not. And it's one thing to go and ask somebody for something that owe you. That's one thing. But when you have the humility and the audacity to ask somebody that doesn't know you, and to ask them for help, assistance. I heard one time a guy said that God doesn't reply to situations. God replies to what you ask. The whole universe replies to what you ask. Your body replies to what you ask. Is there something you need to ask for? Is there something that's stirring inside of you that you're not having peace with? Part of the steps of Alcoholics Anonymous was to make an amends, to ask how to make something right. These are not easy tasks, but they're simple. These principles to live by are simple. I think one of the things that I want to ask is, ladies, girls, young ladies, quit showing me your cleavage and your asses. All right? We don't need any more of that. This world doesn't need any more of that. It's becoming sickening. When I got out of the military, I went to work at a strip club and ended up being the manager there. And I remember when I finally got fired, God, I was so relieved. One of the first things I said was, I don't want to see, breasts and naked women for at least 2 years. For at least 2 years. Ask for help. The worst thing you'll hear is the thing that you're already hearing that makes you not ask. Good day.